this production stills, I'm literally seeing nothing more than people in normal clothes. So there's no Brad Armstrong costume making here. I'm seeing people at normal locations, which basically looks like, I don't know, somebody's fucking house in Chatsworth. And I'm looking at a goddamn car that is nothing more than some fucking old Ford Mustang that doesn't look like it's any $200,000 antique car with a can of soda on the hood and a bunch of pictures. I mean, again, it's nothing more than a fucking a bullshit. I'm literally looking at this one shot of this pretty kid, Tyler Nixon, and I don't know who the girl is that he's acting with, and it's a behind shot that shows them talking where the Mustang is. So they're talking, and it's an out shot. So the background is a bunch of houses in Chatsworth, where you see the Chatsworth garbage can. I mean, it's fucking Chatsworth. It's a suburban neighborhood in Chatsworth. As far as we know, it's one of these people's houses that Brad Armstrong said, hey, I'll throw you an extra $500 if we can shoot at your house. And that's it. I don't see people with eye patches. I don't see people with stilts. I don't see fucking kung fu. I don't see explosions. I don't see a goddamn thing except for a Chatsworth garage. Seriously, a Chatsworth garage that has a bunch of porn people in it. There ain't no goddamn costumes. There ain't no nunchucks. There ain't no shooting stars. There's literally nothing except a movie that I know Jackie St. James and Eddie Powell at New Sensations would make in about 2 days. And it would be just as good, if not better, than what Brad is shooting now. Literally. Because you're talking about Jackie and Eddie, who are great filmmakers. And literally, I'm looking at the production stills from this movie that you can't tell that it's a epic Brad Armstrong movie, or if it's a Jonathan Morgan couples movie, or if it's an Eddie Powell, Jackie St. James love story. It's nothing. So this is what's coming out against Axel Braun's Sleeping Beauty. Again, guys, don't shoot the fucking messenger, but I'm just observing exactly what I'm looking at. And what I'm looking at is nothing more than a cheap-ass fucking romance couples movie. I mean, there's no costumes. If you think about this, what we're looking at, so you got Tyler Nixon, you got some girl, okay? And you have literally a Chatsworth garage, a Chatsworth house, and shit, you even got this Brandy Love who's low-end talent. Just old milfy Brandy Love who you could get for fucking $600-700 boy-girl scene, for Christ's sakes. That's it. And it's all shot in this house. So the scene is shot in the garage with Tyler Nixon and this girl in the car. So that's shot in the house. And then the Brandy Love, I imagine, is shot in the house because it shows Brandy laying all sexy on a little couch, on a little like a love seat type couch. So I got to assume that Brandy Love did something there too. So like, okay, so you rented some Chatsworth house who was nothing more than a set person or a studio worker's house. Because if you click on the pictures and take a look at the house and you see inside the house, like if you see them in the kitchen working, you can see the house isn't even some elaborate mansion. It's just some normal house with old fucking wooden cabinets and old countertops. And when I mean old, not like, oh, it's supposed to look old for the aesthetic of that. No, it's not. It's not old like that. It's not some fucking artistic old. It's just some run-of-the-mill Chatsworth fucking house that has old shitty-looking wood cabinets that if you went and bought this house, your fucking wife or your fucking boyfriend would go, take these fucking cabinets out. I mean, literally, these cabinets, and it's white. It's all it is a white granite or white tile countertops. Just white fucking countertop with the tile, like generic white tile with the grouting that you gotta fucking get a fucking little grout brush to clean every couple weeks so your fucking shit looks clean in your kitchen. That's all. That's all. So fucking, this is somebody's fucking just normal house. That is all it is. Somebody's normal, run-of-the-mill house. That is all this is. It is exactly what I said. Where you make a movie and you go, all right, we need a house for this guy. And somebody goes, you could use my house. And Brian goes, all right, I'll put you down in the budget for, how's $500 sound for the day? All right, Brad, awesome. I mean, it's just a fucking old shitty house in Northridge, sure. Thanks. Okay, write you down on that. There you go. That's all it is. That is all it is. That's all it is. I mean, literally, you guys. That's all it is. That's it. There's not a fucking thing here that screams big production value. That's all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, once again, don't shoot the messenger when the messenger is simply commenting on something that I told everybody was happening. And it's exactly what is happening. They got Brad Armstrong holding the little clipboard. That's it. That's it. He's holding the clipboard and clicking it in a Chatsworth house. And he's smiling. And if I was Brad, there wouldn't be a smile on my face because you just got a shitty fucking movie to do. You got a shitty fucking budget. And you got the crap of the movie making process, and Axel Braun is a winner. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that you literally got shit. That's what you got. I apologize. I don't mean to be harsh. I don't mean to be an asshole. But Jesus Christ, if I didn't call this and say I told you so, I don't know what is. So I'm searching in these pictures for anything to resemble excitement. I'm like, come on, let me see excitement. No excitement. Even the table, even the fucking table that the Tyler Nixon kid's sitting at, even the table that Tyler Nixon's sitting at, the kitchen table, is just some fucking run-of-the-mill kitchen table that you go buy at fucking JCPenney. I mean, literally, it's just it ain't no fucking Robin Stuckey furniture. It's just some fucking lame-ass fucking kitchen table that you could get for like $232 at some fucking low-end furniture store. It's horrible. So, again, I got to thank Kelly Roberts and her site that normally doesn't have anything good on it, but today she actually had something good and something entertaining, because you really can't get any more entertaining than being on the set of a Brad Armstrong opus, and the opus is nothing more than a movie that any competent director in the adult business could shoot in about 2 fucking days and get the exact same results. And they don't make movies that are underworld, and they don't make movies that are known as epics. And everybody isn't sitting back waiting for bated breath for their next big opus, and they come out with this fucking piece of shit aftermath. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what plot twists there are, unless Jessica Drake turns into a fucking alien with 17 tentacles coming out of her back, and the fucking block blows up, and the last part of the movie is them trying to fucking escape this impending Armageddon that is happening. This is nothing more than a low-end romance movie that any competent director in the business could fucking shoot. End the story. End the fucking story. Proof is in the pudding. Go to lucasbeck.com and take a look at the fucking pictures. Take a look at the on-set pictures. If that ain't just some boring-ass house, that ain't just some boring-ass garage, that ain't just some boring-ass fucking furniture, a lame-ass fucking car. It literally was, hey, Brad, we got about $15,000 to give you. And Brad went, oh, what am I going to do? And he literally sat there and went, okay, I can do this, and I'll do that, and okay, I can use this car. Like I said, even the Mustang, it's not some epic classic. It's just, why don't you just go with if you wanted to be edgy or high end, why don't you just go with like a fucking Corvette, like an old school Corvette? You know why? Because that all would have been too much money. Because somebody that Brad and them know has a Mustang like this. Somebody has this Mustang. At some point, somebody has this Mustang, or somebody has access to this fucking Mustang. Somebody was able to get this prop. Jesus Christ. I'd love to know whose fucking house this is. I bet my bottom dollar that this house is owned by somebody that is part of the Wicked organization. I bet you. I fucking bet you, man. I bet you that somebody who is part of Wicked owns this fucking house. Which means it didn't even cost a fucking rental fee. Man, if this isn't the cheapest fucking movie in the world, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. It's a cheap-ass movie, man. Jesus, look at Brad, poor bastard. God damn. I feel so bad for you. Seriously, I do. I feel bad for Brad. I do. I feel bad for him. How do you get outed? How do you get fucking just get your whole life taken away because fucking Axel Braun shows up with his fucking stunning looks, with his badass Bentley, his awesome fucking his awesome accent, and all of a sudden you're making fucking low-end crap fucking movies. Mark my words, Brett will be gone by the end of fucking 2014. You want to bet on it, ladies and gentlemen? You want to bet by the end of 2014, Brad Armstrong will be gone. Mark my words. If this ain't more evidence of everything I'm saying to be true, I don't know what is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the writing on the wall. And this says, "Hi, I'm Brad Armstrong, and I will not be here with Wicked past 2014 because these are the movies that they have me doing. Thank you very much." And when I say Wicked, I mean Wicked Manwin. Remember, guys, Manwin, when they took over Digital Playground, they kept everything intact. But slowly but surely, they were able to unload all of the properties that they got stuck with when they fucking purchased it. Okay? It's the same thing with Wicked. Everybody says, oh, well, Wicked and Manwin, they just have an internet deal. They bullshit. There's more to that than just some deal where Manwin manages their internet properties. That makes no fucking sense, okay? Manwin has a deal with them. Now, Orenstein's not a dummy. Believe it or not, Orenstein's been around the block. So Orenstein definitely set himself up to try to protect all of the employees, but there's a clause and there's a time limit and there's things that are done with that contract that eventually will have outs where you will see Brad gone. Remember, guys, Axel Braun has a history with Manwin. A lot of you don't know this, but Manwin had Axel shooting Gonzo-style scenes for them for a little while. Axel actually shot some stuff for Manwin. So, and Axel don't give a fuck. Axel is a fucking hired beast. All Axel gives a shit about is making his fucking coin. That's it. Because he has a formula down. Axel knows what to do, how to do it. Axel's worked for the best. Axel has put himself in the best positions. And if you don't think the writing's on the wall, at Wicked, you're nuts. Let me give you the history. Axel Braun got to fucking Elegant Angel, and what happened, ladies and gentlemen? Axel Braun ran Elegant Angel to the point where Axel Braun's making 35mm movies. Axel Braun is making hundreds of thousands of dollars while he's at Elegant Angel. That's a fact. He went in as, I can make some movies for you, Pat Collins. And before you knew it, he was the general manager of Elegant Angel. This is all facts, guys. This isn't Rob Black making shit up. From there, Axel Braun went to Vivid. And when he was at Vivid, he started to make some movies. And from there, became the head of production, to the point where Michael Bisco, which is a.k.a. B-Scow, was fucking thrown out. He was fired. Okay? Gone. And Axel Braun was at Vivid and made every fucking movie for them, driving around Bentleys, got his fucking, got a fucking 40-foot trailer RV. He's letting Marcy Hirsch's son drive his fucking old Mustang. When I say old, not old like a 1960 Mustang. I'm talking about like a Mustang that he don't want no more because he has Bentleys. He's letting Corey have Mustangs. And while he's at Vivid, he's also running the productions at Hustler, Avatar, Jesus, you name all of the big movies from Hustler, Axel Braun did. And this was all done while he was at Vivid. So you tell me, you think he's going to now go to Wicked and he's just going to be some little asshole sitting in a fucking corner? Bullshit. Proof is in the pudding. What's Brad Armstrong doing? Some fucking low-rent piece of shit movie called Aftermath. Jesus Christ, guys, his fucking interview in Cosmopolitan even has him and Jessica say their favorite movies are sci-fi, their favorite movies are fucking fantasy. The last movie they did was a sci-fi fantasy movie. And now they're doing some fucking piece of shit movie like this, shooting in some garage in Chatsworth? Really? There's no writing on the wall at Wicked Pictures? There's no fucking Axel Braun being the new guy at Wicked Pictures? There's no Axel Braun being the fucking boss motherfucker at Wicked Pictures? Yeah. Let me tell you something. Axel Braun is the best, not just filmmaker, but he's the best talker. And at the end of the day, Axel Braun is going to sit in that Wicked head offices because Steve Ornstein ain't calling all the shots. And Axel Braun is going to see who else is there that he needs to talk to, man people, so forth, so on, and he will get their ear. Because in this business, the name of the game is making money. And the wicked people, Ornstein, and the powers that be from Manwin are sitting there looking at Axel Braun and Brad Armstrong, and they're saying, Axel can do everything that Brad can do, but better. And when Axel says, what do you pay Brad Armstrong and Jessica Drake? Let me tell you, right now, Axel Braun's telling Wicked and Manwin people, why do you pay Jessica Drake all that money? Well, we use her for promotions, so just pay her for promotion. Just pay her for the things that you want her to promote. But why do you pay her with a paycheck every week? Well, because she does movies. Well, how many movies? She's only done Underworld, and before Underworld, she did what? And they'll go, well, and trust me, this is what Axel does. This is why Axel is a fucking genius. This is why Axel is the Italian beast. This is how it's done. I'm telling you guys and giving you the roadmap of how it is done in our business. I'm explaining to you. I've been friends with Axel since 15 years I've been friends with Axel Braun. I've been friends with Axel Braun since MeFed in Italy. So whatever year that was, 2000, 2001, I've been friends with Axel Braun since 2000, 2001. I even have some of my superhero movies that Axel Braun's team fucking edited, motherfucker. Superhero in 3D, he edited for me. I had special effects that his special effects guy worked with me. You dummies. I know Axel fucking Braun. I know him better than you motherfuckers know him. Okay? I've sat there. I know how his mind works. And on top of the fact that he's Italian like me. And Italians, oh, baby, we are fucking brutal. Right now, they are setting up and getting rid of Jessica and Brad. And this is the start. I guarantee you, if you knew the inner workings there, I guarantee you people don't even talk to them as much. Because that's how you start the process of getting rid of somebody. The writing gets written on the wall, and you start alienating people. You don't start talking to them as much, because you're going to be getting ready to fire them. Guarantee you. Axel's sitting there going, why, if you guys are complaining about money, are you keeping Brad Armstrong? So right now what happens is they're giving Brad Armstrong shitty movie to do because they don't want to fucking fire him. Right now Steve Ornstein's feeling inside going, oh, I can't get rid of Brad. What's he going to do? They'll be done. They won't be able to get work anywhere. Nobody's going to fucking hire them and pay them the money that they... Listen, Will Ryder is a great director, but Will Ryder has to fucking go out there and fucking drum up work. Will Ryder has to fucking run around the valley and convince people to fucking do... People aren't shooting. And the very few companies that are shooting are very limited with resources. So who the fuck is going to get Brad Armstrong and give him any type of money that he could fucking pay his $5,000 a month mortgage payment? Who is going to fucking employ Jessica Drake and let Jessica Drake fuck with a rubber 5 times a year and make $100 grand? Oh, well, I'll promote for you. Promote what? Well, Smash Pictures is going to have Jessica Drake promote what? What? Adam and Eve? Adam and Eve's got Tegan Presley. Adam and Eve had Alexis Texas. They let Alexis Texas go, and they got Tegan Presley. Okay, what? So they think that if they got rid of Tegan Presley, they get Jessica Drake, and now they're fucking in the ball game? No. Adam and Eve knows this. What do you think? Vivid would go, oh, well, we got rid of all of our contract girls. Now we're going to get Jessica Drake to do the exact same thing she did at Wicked. No. I would hate to be Brad Armstrong and Jessica Drake right now. I hope they got $1 million stashed away. Seriously, I hope they got $1 million stashed away. Because these motherfuckers are on borrowed time, baby. Where's fucking Jessica Drake gonna go? Where's Jessica Drake gonna go? Well, seriously, what's she gonna do? Her and Brad are the last that are left at fucking Wicked that are being protected. That's it. That is it, baby. And when you look at these pictures, oh my God, this is just, I mean, before it was all kind of goofing off on these people, making jokes. But now when I'm looking at this fucking movie, oh my God, this isn't goofing around. This is straight up somebody that is fucking on death row. This is straight up somebody on fucking death row. Telling you guys, go to Luca's back, take a look at these pictures of Aftermath. That is what Brad Armstrong is working on, and Axel Braun is working on Sleeping Beauty for Wicked Fairy Tales. Really? Wicked Fairy Tales by Axel Braun, not Brad Armstrong. Brad Armstrong is doing Aftermath, which is a love story shot in a Chatsworth house with low-end talent. Brandy Love, seriously, Brandy Love. You give her $700 and she'll do a fucking scene all day for it. Brandy Love, that $700, she'll do a scene and be there all day. There you go. That is the Wicked production crew. What is making Brad Armstrong's Aftermath movie so much different than anybody else's movie? Seriously, Brad Armstrong, if he has no costumes, he has no special effects, he has no kung fu, he has nothing except old-ass Brandy Love and Tyler Nixon fucking some girl in a car in a garage. This is what Brad Armstrong has. So there's no special effects, there's no costumes, there's no kung fu, there's no nunchucks, there's nothing. It's just sex in a Chatsworth house that's shot by David Lord and Alex Ladd. How is that? How is that a big budget Brad Armstrong production? And how is that better than a Jordan Septo movie, an Adam Hasner Dream Zone movie? How is it any better? Because both those movies are shot by Alex Ladd and David Lord. How is it better than a Rodney Moore movie, which David Lord shoots? David Lord shoots Rodney Moore movies. So again, Brad Armstrong, without kung fu, without nunchucks, without special effects, without any of these things, how is your movie, which involves boy-girl sex in a shitty Chatsworth house, any better than any of these other people's movies? And why would anybody buy this product from you and Wicked above anybody else's? I'm literally, what the fuck is this? Again, guys, don't shoot the fucking, don't rain on my fucking parade and tell me that it's that I'm a bad guy. I'm sitting here deciphering what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Brad Armstrong with sticks from a movie that is being shot by David Lord and Alex Ladd. The same two guys that shoot for Bonnie Rotten. Same two guys that shoot for Jordan Septo. The same two guys that shoot for fucking Dream Zone. Okay? And nobody on this Brad Armstrong set are wearing costumes. There's no special effects. There's no green screen. There is nothing more than a guy and a girl fucking in a garage in a shitty Chatsworth house. So how is this movie special? And how does this not show everybody the writing is on the wall for Brad Armstrong? Axel Braun is making fucking wicked fairy tales. Axel Braun is making wicked fairy tales. Axel Braun has got fucking Riley Steele as Snow White running through forests. He's got Jessica Drake in elaborate costumes as the evil queen with a fake face that she takes on and off. And Brad Armstrong is shooting in a fucking garage with Alex Ladd and David Lord. Okay. Yep. Mark my words, 2014, Brad Armstrong will not be with Wicked in 2015. Mark my fucking words. Mark my fucking words. Guaranteed. Jessica Drake will also not be there. She will be done. They will not pay these two to collectively $250,000 in 2015. Will not happen. Jessica Drake already owes Wicked X amount of movies. Right now, her deal is X amount of movies and X amount of scenes per year. But she doesn't do that work. So it's always, well, I owe you scenes. I owe you scenes. Right now, from the gossip tree that I hear, which is pretty good, she owes them like 35 scenes. Seriously. She owes them like 35 35 scenes. How do you think they're going to get these 35 scenes? They're not. They're not going to get these 35 scenes from her. They're not going to get any of this from her. 2015, Jessica Drake, gone. Brad Armstrong, gone. There's a new sheriff in town at Wicked Manwin, and his name is Axel fucking Braun. Mark my words, take that to the fucking bank. It's the Rob Black Show. We're going to be back in a couple minutes and just resonate on that. Digest what I have just spoken. Because you all know deep down inside, it's fucking true. Mark my words. Okay? Axel Braun is the man and is already in negotiations and helping Wicked / Manwin trim the fat and get rid of Brad and Jessica. Because who needs $250,000 salary between them to make some fucking boy-girl fucking sex in a Chatsworth garage with Alex Ladd and David Lord, where Axel Braun could have Bryn Pryor do that and make that exact same movie for less than half of what they're paying Brad and Jessica. Axel would fucking sit in his trailer and fucking Bryn Pryor, Eli Cross would have that movie done in literally 2 days at less than half the price. And again, they are started because Eli Pryor just released a movie through Wicked called The